and adolescents who are able to cope effectively are often able to develop meaningful, coherent, and stable actions and interpretations of stressful events that foster a sense of self-efficacy and control. In contrast, ineffective coping strategies such as an extreme use of avoidance can exacerbate divorce-related stress.
I believe divorce affects children in, for the most part, a negative manner, though sometimes it can be positive. In the negative aspect is mainly the idea that their home life is no longer as united as it used to be. And so they might become more decentralized in their home life, either having two parents that are not together and not always united front, or having parents that are or having just one parent and you have a single parent household, and that can be a big struggle for some kids. And no matter what the case though, having that sort of situation happen when you're at home really affects you in your school life, and that can be academics or social or whatever the case.
It's not necessarily such a positive thing for kids, that, and you see it a lot with kids here and in general with studies, that they often tend to develop some kind of abandonment issues because they feel, that a parent just intentionally left them without an actual purpose, and they tend to take it very personally. And that's the same way I felt. Kids tend to take it very personally when a parent just opts out to leave them, and then it's just a matter of what the remaining parent does to kind of facilitate that relationship between themselves and the parent that has left.
Put aside your differences and have a family meeting. Both parents should, if possible, be involved in breaking the news to the adolescents. Remind your teenager that the decision to separate was due to issues between you and the other parent, and not because of something they might have done or not done.
I'm going to be moving in with my friend, Jack Handel, and Nancy found a townhouse in the city.
What is this? What's happening?
What Robert is trying to say is that we are getting a divorce.
Don't do this.
No.
I gotta say, I could have called this one.
No.
Yeah.
Is it our fault?
Is it because we were bad?
No, that's the main thing that Robert and I talked about, is that we did not want you two to blame yourselves.
What can we do to fix it?
Dale, honey, are you okay?
Why are you calling him honey?
I cannot stress this enough. It is not your fault.
Whose fault is it?
Learn to get along with the other parent despite the divorce. Keep the peace.
Okay, when we break the news to the kids, we need to do it in a way that doesn't make one of us seem like the bad guy. We need to let them know that we still love them. We just don't love each other.
Yeah, you're right. But look, it's okay. I'll start the conversation. If they have any anger, it'll be towards me. They can't be mad forever.
Really? Wow. Thank you, Brad. That's very mature of you.
Well, they've always liked you more anyway.
Well, Bill has his good qualities. Nobody's perfect.
It is normal for them to show
now we have a
sadness,
family.
anger, and to walk away. Determine if she or he needs space or time to soak it all in.
Adolescents exposed to high levels of conflict between their parents both before and after a divorce may learn to model the poor communication of their parents. In addition, this can increase the likelihood of conflict in their own personal relationships as adolescents and even as adults, which may make forming stable, satisfying relationships as adults more challenging. Inform teachers or guidance counselors about the divorce in order for them to communicate with you about any changes in your teen's attitude at school or grades.
To Broderick, these adolescents have higher rates of delinquency, partly because monitoring is more difficult when there is only one parent.
Following a divorce, teenagers need consistent routines, firm limits, and a supportive relationship from both parents. Work hard at keeping traditions like eating dinners together, keep parameters in place like an established curfew, and support them by attending school events they participate in.
Following the steps provided in the video will encourage a more positive experience for the adolescent during the divorce. If the parents have been very open and vocal about how they feel about each other in front of the adolescents will no longer have to listen to the shouting and screaming. Adolescents of divorced parents can also have a better understanding of life. They can be more helpful in nature, caring, and tolerant because of their experience. Divorce can be positive, but it is mainly down to the parents to make it this way.